Welcome back! We return
Hello.
with this beautiful fountain. As the skies rain down around us. Yeah.
For everyone who needs a recap, it is in chat.
Yep.
As
Yep.
as now always, and we are about to hand in the quest at World's End, which sounds significant. No, but really, we were just back there, asked to go to the first and talk to Elidibus. I'm kind of excited to go back there. I was very much hoping we would go back there.
It is still significant. The first is still significant.
Like, I miss an old friend. It was just beautiful. Okay, let's talk to Tancred.
Hi, Dad Crid. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order?
Yes, he is dead. That's a dad talking.
In that case, it's time we each attended to our tasks. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her. Reen
Let's
being
do
his
this.
daughter.
Basically.
Basically his daughter. It's complicated, but... Grahatia has something he wishes to give you. Take this, Zoe, my spirit vessel. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower's systems in the umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Exensor Gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I'm living my life to the fullest. That I am happy, hardships and all. Aww. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing we will see each other again ere long.
Nice sounds. Let's do this. Are you ready?
To the Crystarium!
Part of me wants to do this cinematically, but I don't know how.
Just be cute. Oh wait, you're always cute.
As I vanish into non-existence.
Yes, you're even cute when you're vanishing into non-existence.
Oh god. Been a while. I missed it here. Also, no armor gotten yet. That's definitely worth something. I'm not sure if the final days can be split.
What the hell's going on over there? Oh, is that
Oh.
just smoke from one of the workshops or something? Like, is there a fire? No, that's smoke from the workshops.
Okay. You know where Lena is, right?
Yeah, I remember. Sorry, I got distracted.
I can tell.
I get distracted easily, okay?
I get that. So beautiful here.
So I definitely still need to upgrade something. I don't know if it's just my OBS or if it's actually the stream reflecting in the stream itself, but it looks a bit choppy often. So, my poor girl is struggling with something.
If you already got the glass cable internet that I was promised when I moved in, that would be nice, but we don't have that yet. Don't you dare not voice this. Ah, fucking hell.
Of course it's not voiced. Hey Mo!
Hey Mo!
Welcome, welcome.
We just went to the first. We're supposed to speak with Elizabeth.
Yes, yes. Zoe, you are returned. Mo says, oh, this section's juicy.
You wanna stick around?
Have you been well? You and the others? We've no shortage of troubles, but we're well enough.
Yes.
Then things are much the same for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He said this to you, these exact words. Oh, to know that he is happy, it fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Zoe, for taking care of him.
Crystal Exart.
When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself, futile a request though it is.
We can try, but it's not gonna work.
And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. Aww. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Ring came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. She and other Crystarium youths just hosted a festival, you see. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration, one much bigger than the first. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. Mo says he's trying to launch Final Fantasy and getting black screen. Aw.
Oh, that's sad.
I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? You wish to enter the Umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say. I will be along as soon as I can. Mo says it does this sometimes, it's annoying as fuck. Verifying usually fixes it.
It does sound very annoying. Yo, black screening. Like you launch it and it just stays on a black screen? Or the launcher itself is broken?
Mo says, yeah, stays on black screen, but it's still technically running. Real weird.
Well, I assume there is an issue here with the loading. Which
Ayla
is
knows
the
her
obvious
shit.
answer.
She specializes in this shit.
Not fully, but I know a lot of stuff at least. I suggest either when you boot it up, giving it high priority via the task manager.
No, it's Final Fantasy XIV's outdated as fuck background shit.
Ah, yeah. What could also help is if you sometimes just give it more time. Or just... Oh yeah, they do, I
running
know
on
that.
like 10, 15-year-old code and stuff.
But something that could definitely help is just reinstalling the game. Like uninstalling or reinstalling it in this case. It should fix your cache, because this is also, could also be from like temporary data that is getting basically loaded every time you get up. Stuff that it doesn't need anymore, but it doesn't delete by itself.
Most says, like, back when Endwalker launched, they said there was still a bug back in 1.0 that was screwing people.
Ugh. Ah, yeah. Okay. And what's just a suggestion? Up.
Oh god, I forgot how confusing this place can be. And I probably just made a big mistake teleporting up here.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Okay.
What about down here?
Yes. This is right. Now keep going. Follow the marker.
Yay! It's a goddamn maze.
It's not as bad as Rasta Town.
No, it's not, but... Is it just me, or do they just keep getting more and more maze-like? Following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations.
I have a feeling we might want to stop partying if it's another...
Possibly.
You have been kicked from the party.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Pretty free.
Two.
1-1.
Go. Let the cutscenes commence. Do my old eyes deceive? Is that truly Zoe? Mo says, yo, it's been so long since I've done this. Brings back good memories. It is! Full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend.
Big leg and Morin.
What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the Flood to the Knight's return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours will be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds. God, I have phlegm again. There's no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you can indulge me just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? Titania, Valkyrie,
Hades.
Hades was a struggle for us.
Yes, Hades.
Ah yes, Hades. He who sought to resurrect his ancient brethren. He was the final obstacle in your quest to restore the night, your battle in the depths of the tempest, stuff of epics. Yet compelling as it is, I worry that mere words wouldn't do justice to that fateful confrontation. Oh god. Not that we would think to omit it entirely, of course. No, at the very least, we will impress upon the readers that it was the climax of your hero's journey. I know you'd love to talk your ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. These documents from Yulemore won't collect themselves. Of course, and afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. Till next time, then. Do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend, in particular. Remind him not to overexert himself, again and again till his ears fall off if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart.
Glad we're meeting all of them again. And we just need to tries.
Is that the Warrior of Darkness?
Ooh, the little guys, I remember them.
The kids! It's her! It's really her! What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. Best not, Riki. You'd only give her a stomachache. We've come to see Morin to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight. But first, we need to choose a fighting style. While I know that I want to be a mage, Arkil isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem right, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows about lots of things. He isn't here? Aww. Ooh, why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think suits Arkil best? Axe, sword, or bow? Honestly, kind of the axe. Like,
The sword. I'm going sword.
he gives off axe vibes to me. The axe. If you took up the axe, you could be just like Ardbert, the Warrior of Light. Oh god, no. Oh god, no.
What is it?
Mo said, why don't you axe him? Get it?
It won't be funny.
Ardbert, the Warrior of Light. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. When I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. Oh god. Who's it gonna be next? Such fun she's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does she spare a thought for me? Of course not. Who is it now?
Titania.
I waited and waited and waited, but she won't so much as acknowledge the presence of her beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Aw. Oh, faithful Feoul, loveliest of branches, how I have missed you. If you'd surely missed me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will call with twice the passion next time. Though for there to be a next time, you've some few struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow.
Which doesn't sound simple at all, but good.
For a fairy, probably. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fey folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow, such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain, by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Ah, but here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder, what manner of conclusion awaits at Tale's end?
Bye, Fail.
My apologies for the delay. Zoe, it's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure.
Bye, Reem. Not Reem. Fuck. Lena. Sorry.
Yeah, Rena's right here. What you talking
Yeah,
about?
I'm stupid, okay?
No, you're adorable. I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling, like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that... I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin, never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Zoe, what are you not telling me? I have to know. Please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is.
Well, it's really terrible.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Excuse me. It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amarat has come again. Can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us. Please, look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath a blazing sky.
What happened? For inventory.
Yeah, full inventory. Always with the full inventory. Discard some food, I guess. I still need to equip this. I don't have armory chest space. I don't have armory chest space. Of course, I don't have room for chokers. Opertite necklace fending. How long has it been since I've needed you? And Palika bracelet offending. I'm sure I don't have a bracelet slot. I don't have like any slot. Okay. Ba da da da. Green wears a look of steely resolve. You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lena, decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again, I'm certain of it.
Let's do this. A little bit. One answers. If you're still alive, that is.
Oh, I'm sure Elidibus is still alive.
Probably fucking close to literally just crashing our neck.
Unlike you, I haven't watched ahead or anything, but...
I haven't.
You so watched ahead. I saw it.
You saw, you basically asked me if I watched ahead, and I turned around to you, and then looked at the screen, and only then actually saw that they were talking about something that hasn't happened to us yet. It was literally that moment. As funny as it is.
So you weren't paying attention to what you were watching, is what you're saying.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. But yes, I wasn't.
Ah, Mr. Zoe, welcome back. The captain has told me all. Give the word and I will show you to the ocular.
It's so wrong without everyone here.
Oh, it feels so weird. So lonely.
Uh-huh.
Where is he?
Biometric authentication complete.
Right.
Please state your business.
Our business is fucking with Elidibus.
Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
I mean, everyone is fucking British in Final Fantasy for some reason. So...
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
He's so small.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as small as you.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
I'm sorry.
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place.
A place? A place?
A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there. And before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
Hermes?
That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
What's happening?
Wait. I saw you there.
What are we doing?
Elidibus?
I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
So we're about to time travel. Or we have to figure out how to time travel.
No, we don't.
We have to travel to Elpis.
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past. Unto
We are
that
time
place
traveling.
and that precise moment.
Elidibus can send us into the past.
Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change.
It's going to be
For the
awesome.
reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
You weren't kidding, Mo. This is juicy.
Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the
Let's
tower's
do
ether
this.
may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence.
Quick question, Elidibus. How are we getting back? Nothing?
Why are you surprised?
You're being awesome.
Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden, and the solitude.
Also, can I just say, I love
falls to you
Elidibus's
now.
voice acting here.
You
Me too.
and your champion. To save our star.
There's a certain finality to it.
Yes, it's so slow and meaningful, and I love it.
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant. Sorry, I just needed to say those words. What?
Unable to execute certain actions due to area restrictions. Aetheryte-like device. Device is reminiscent of an aetheryte. Perhaps it is possible to attune with it. Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. You can only assume it operates differently. Mo says we're just getting started. The man stands dutifully by the aetheryte-like device, a guide for this facility in all likelihood. You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elidibus warned, it appears your form is intangible. This is the right place, yes? Propylion? Judging by the woman's words, this facility is called Propylion. I think that's how you say it. You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. A remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half-mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Lamentorum and the recreated Amarot. It would seem you have made it to your destination. You gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. This is fucking cool. You suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it?
And here we are, Elpis. Well,
Oh?
well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Excuse me.
Oh, just a few
Yes.
short tasks. We'll be here a while. You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Missed you. Oh, I
Who
missed
you
you.
are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Emmet and Nico there. Man with familiar voice, really?
Satisfied?
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
Yeah.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose she created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her
Are you
spitting
shitting
image.
me? I love this.
If it's her spitting image. Oh, don't
So
don't
let's
tell me
leave
we're
it
gonna
be.
meet as in
Come now.
of the olden times.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words.
I love you so much right now.
Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
You're helping us again against Sizzle.
As always.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded?
Still the same person. So
I
long ago.
suggest you close your eyes,
Oh, yeah.
or this may be unpleasant.
Just with far heavier shoulders in recent times.
Yes. You can tell the burdens he's borne since this time.
Yes. Are you shitting me?
Okay, loading screen. What?
Yes!
What is happening? What are we doing? What's going on?
You may open your eyes.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Not only did he make us complete, he made us their size.
Yes!
Quite large, don't you
Mo
think?
says you're a big girl now.
The size befits its proportions. Though I personally wouldn't be averse to smaller.
No, this will suffice, I'm sure. Without further ado then. Greetings! I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect. Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmet Selk of the Convocation of 14. And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here. You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
I seek a man named Hermes, or I want to learn about Elpis.
I had to do first.
Yeah, I seek a man named Hermes.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If she truly wished to be here, then she would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well,
Those tracks.
by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices.
The world
Wouldn't you agree?
unsundered. Office. It's beautiful.
Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here.
Ah,
I don't. It does automatically sometimes, but generally, no. I don't.
Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
Whoa. The world unsundered.
I'm not sure if I'm ready for this.
Oh my god.
This presence.
Oh my god. Axolotls! They're so cute!
Hermes!
Because yeah,
Visitors!
this is just too much.
There's so much. So much happening. And look at the little axolotls, they're so cute.
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
It gets even better. Hi!
Oh my god. And of course there is a Lalafell here with the most annoying voice imaginable.
There's always a Lalafell, just accept Lalafell at this point.
Mo says, too bad it's foggy. It's much more grandiose when it isn't foggy.
Well, sometimes it just sounds.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. I love this. Let's go.
Talk to Hesideus. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Mo says this section is peak Final Fantasy XIV. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. Oh my god, you are fangirling so hard.
Oh, I am right now.
A fascinating facility, isn't it?
I'm finally getting my wish from Amarod. You'll see in the next quest.
I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. Petaluda, hun? Hythlodaeus is looking you up and down. Now then, our friend Hermes. Aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Attired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Oh my god.
Yes, I'm finally getting my fucking wish!
Our dear Emmett Silk wishes to keep a low profile for his errands, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. No? In that case, Emmett Silk? No. Your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of ether out of me. The way he scrimps sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a bottomless font of magic. Very well, I shall make the robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. We're getting robes, we're getting robes, roby, roby, robes. Oh my god, it's so fucking gorgeous.
It makes sense that Amarod is like an endless bottom of ether.
Mm-hmm.
Like he literally summoned Amarod.
Yes, these creatures should suffice. An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 Petaludae. There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the Petaludae first. Good luck. Where'd you go? There you are.
I want this one and the purple one in the back. One.
Let's get you some robes finally.
Okay, now I'm helping you.
I'll take these 2 over here. Or try to take these 2. I don't know if I can take them both at the same time.
You can
Oh,
try.
not at the same time, but you know what I mean. Oh, you killed one.
Sorry. Really?
Are you
It shouldn't have done that much damage.
Stop auto-attacking them! Okay.
Okay. Sheath my stuff. You want
I
a
got
purple
one.
one over there?
Yeah, let's grab a purple one.
Oh, there's one. The one I grabbed this back. You deal with it, I'll deal with the shit that gets angry too. I see you.
Most says
went
Reaper
for-
slabs.
It does. I see you went for a different group than me.
I'm sorry. I thought we were on the same page. We clearly were not on the same page. Mo says there's a reason it's among the top DPS.
I like Reaper a lot. Not sure if it's my main, but I definitely love it a lot.
That reminds me, can I glamour? No, I can't glamour here. Because I want to change my gun back. I want to change my gunblade back. Mo's main is dead in the water. Ah, yeah, you mained Black Mage, didn't you? And it got fucked hard with the reworks. Yeah, I saw you posting about that. You've got the Petaludi? Come, let us see. Mo says, yeah, they essentially killed the class for the whole expansion. Oof. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. You turn living beings into clothing just like that? Won't someone be angry with us for using those creatures? Oh, it's fine. There's no one around to tell us off. And besides, we can always make more Petaludi. They need only a tiny amount of ether. It may take some effort to get the form and composition right, but anyone familiar with the concept should be able to manage. Well and good disguise and educated, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. Emmett Selk speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're a familiar.
I'm sorry, I'm so happy right now.
The question is whose? Ah, of course, as M's. If you say you belong to her, people will give you the benefit of the doubt of any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence. For lack of her presence, absolutely. Were she here, she'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. Ah, with that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Yo.
I kinda need...
Is this your new Reaper look?
No, it's not. I need I need a place where I can glamour shit really quick.
Yes, I know, same.
Because I need like the invisible hands and stuff.
I wonder. I recall there being aetherites around here somewhere. It's way over there.
Yeah, I think it's also the next area. We shouldn't go there.
Yeah. Or we can try to go back inside and maybe use that aetherite.
And there wasn't an aetherite. I think that area inside was just for a moment.
I don't know. We can try. I'm gonna go try.
If you click on the map and go through it, it just allows you to go back to the crystarium.
Really?
There's no aetherite in there.
Okay, there's no aetherite in here, but I can walk in.
Can I teleport to you? Can we use the eternity ring?
Don't. I'm literally coming back.
But if we can use the eternity ring, we could teleport to somewhere and then back here.
Mm-hmm. This is awesome. Okay,
Wait, I have another idea.
what?
Just, give me a moment. Just literally unequip your shit. And just wear the stuff.
Okay.
Now we won't have our bonus, our stats, but look at me.
Okay.
It works fine.
Oh, you're so cute. You look so cute. Even Mo says kawaii as fuck. Kawaii? Okay, there we go. For now. Alright, Mo. See you soon. Mo's going for nom noms.
You don't want to hide your weapon?
No? Why would I?
Immersion?
Immersion? I like my weapon. Alright.
Okay.
How do I do that again? I'm dumb.
There's in your character window, there's like
Oh,
a
there.
little...
I see. I'm dumb. Ithildeus is ready to continue on if you are. If you're ready, let us continue along the path to Anagnorisis. The place serves as an observation hub and residents both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Just casually getting their robes wet.
As if that is a problem for them.
True! Nothing's really a problem for them until the final days. They lived perfect lives, basically. They were all powerful.
That Marrow seems so happy right now. Like it felt so, it felt so mean with that little ether current quest. Like an Armorod, like
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you should get those roads, and like you can go there and do this and do that, and in the end it was like, yeah, you like, I don't have creation magic, so there's no ropes for you.
Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask I assume you're one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Hythlodaeus. Well, I've never met Hermes. You know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. As you know, I'm at Selk and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly, and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. Damn, okay, Emmett. It's a rare trait indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man.
Oh, a unicorn.
Unicorns!
Talk to them.
You can talk to them? My, what a curious familiar! I suppose your creator sent you here to learn of our ways and perhaps achieve some degree of enlightenment. So, what would you ask of me? Like most of my colleagues here at Anagnorsis, I am charged with observing the various creations in our care and assessing their suitability for life on Aetheris. It's an enormous responsibility, of course, though the sense of achievement from bringing new species into the world makes it all worthwhile. Anagnorsis is one of the most important facilities in Elpis, and it is here that we ascertain the various merits and shortcomings of the various flora and fauna in our care. It derives its name from the ethos at the center of our work, that being the discovery of the creation's true nature. Only by allowing them to coexist in an environment such as this do they reveal unto us the essence of their being.
Come here.
I'm coming.
Remember the sky pirates?
Oh no. Oh.
The cat. Oh, here.
Hermes. And the axolotls. They're so cute. They're so small and cute. Hey yo, Hermes, what's
You
up? Oh.
Oh. Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be.
Aw.
Wait. Please. Wait.
She's cute.
Yeah.
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Aw.
May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
It's Ladeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
Of course, Emmett is just all
Glaring.
important.
You were of the convocation.
Emmett Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to...
Aw.
Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteor. It means shooting star.
Meteon.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters.
Straight to the point, Emmett.
Just Emmett
By my
always.
coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An amystoma is missing.
I stole it. I stole the axolotl.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The ambystomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however. Excuse me.
I'll help too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
Watch them be adorable.
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes.
Do you think if we were Hyur, we would be less standing out?
Probably. I mean, it seems that the race is split off after the final days.
Also, don't try to engage with the enemies. There's a high chance that they will just start killing you if you don't actually wear your clothing.
Well, I am wearing my clothing, so unlike you. It seems Hermes and Meteon have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as an ambystoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. The ambystoma! Hermes saw it high up in the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him and he slipped. I just saw him. I just saw him. Do you need a hand, Hermes? No, I'm fine. If a little embarrassed. No, for your own safety, please stand back. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteon. Both you and, Zoe Cartwright, you are called. An intriguing name. Somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no! I have forgotten all about its fellows! Truly? What a relief. I must thank Emmett, Selk, and Hythlodaeus when I return to them, but first with the distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. It's so cute. The ambystoma stares at you unflinchingly as if regarding something novel. Regarding it in turn, you notice that it appears to be floating, if ever so slightly. It's so cute. They're so cute. Look at this.
I saw.
Ambystoma stream. Right now. For the next few hours, this is all I'm streaming. No, I'm just kidding. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Ananorisis. Ananorisis. Fuck. This is gonna be the thumbnail for the YouTube pod. Let me angle it right.
While you do that, I'm gonna tune to the Etherite and go into Glamour for a moment.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the ambystomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space if you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. I definitely need to work on Emmett Selk voice.
Oh yeah. There's no way you will ever get that slick voice that he had.
No, never. But I can try.
You can most certainly try.
I can most certainly try.
I'm back with you just a minute. This is important though. Did you tune to the Etherite yet?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Excuse me, I'm just waiting on you. Oh. Oh.
You okay?
I'm stretching.
It sounds like you're dying.
As I am dying. This is so pretty. What is that? Aww. Beautiful. This one's kind of spooky. You coming back?
Just a moment.
Rylan, her glamour.
I'm sorry.
What's inside these buildings? Can I go in here? I cannot go in here. Holy shit.
Coming.
Here comes the cutie pie. Here comes the cutie pie. Of course you died at white. And with your Gridanian mask.
Come on, it fits.
Didn't we get a Sophist mask too?
I don't think we did. After all, our mask has to be down in this area.
Hmm. I thought maybe we got one with the
Oh,
with the set.
no we didn't, sadly.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
There are reasons I cannot speak freely.
Let's hear them then, these reasons of yours. Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
I do not object to her attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteor would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
Lemon doesn't like us sticking around.
Of course he doesn't.
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor.
Oh.
In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Hmm?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis?
Excuse me.
Mankind is the life of Aetheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest.
They are immortal,
in service to our world.
Mm-hmm.
so they have
And
to
when they
accept.
depart
So they
upon this
have to
journey,
choose dying.
It is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom.
Sorry, bug.
Mayhap you feel Van Daniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no. I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteor outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
I'm sorry, Zoe. I didn't mean... a walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. Don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Ooh, teach you! I can teach you! We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds like fun. It will be. Where to start? Ah, yes. Let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. Meteor is now accompanying you. Ah, the Aetheryte. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have a remarkably large and robust physique. I assume you are familiar like Medion. Is there something you need?
They told me like, even though you look like a person, you have the ears and tail like a beast.
This is Zoe. Could you teach her about Elpis? Ah, newly arrived familiar, is she? Very well, I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to her. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Excuse me. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, too, were created with the hope of making the star a better place, so heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Memnon, we will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn? Now I get a turn. Where did you come from?
Oh, when did come from?
From a place far, far away, from a place facing a great threat, or from the Crystarium, I guess. I'm saying from a place facing a great threat.
I said the same thing.
There's such a place? I had no idea. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power! I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Hair in my face. I have hair in my face. Motionless bird. Oh, this creation is perfect! But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. Greetings. Can you hear me? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I am not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Did you hear me? Good. Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing, or it's a secret? I'll be honest. I'm a fighter. Ooh, fighting! That must mean you're strong. Hermes is strong too, but he doesn't like to fight, even when creations fight him. I think we might be bothering it. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Yuanth next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. Spriggans? What are Spriggans? Oh no, we call them Aurii. If there's many, if it's just one? If there's many, if it's just one, we say Aureus. Though they're cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Well, well, if it isn't Meteon, I see you've brought a friend today. Greetings, Euanth. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Zoe. Oh, candied apple? Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat Meteon. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Zoe. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Oh, that's what you like. Yes, yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy, too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Zoe. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking, too. Shall we go and see? Hey, cutie pie.
Hang on.
There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Meteon good. Zoe wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. Not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate your keeping Meteon company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitations, so we have no choice but to occupy yourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emet-Selch and Hithlodaeus will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I'm compelled to remind you that she is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylion. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy in her presence brings Meteon. To see the joy her presence brings Meteon, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend here harbors malicious intent.
Oh, malicious intent.
Zoe is kind, really, truly. She taught me as much as I taught her. You're coming, of course. To watch Hermes, you're bound to learn lots and lots. And there's the last slot in my inventory again.
Girl.
What?
You should take a break and deal with that.
I'm sorry. I don't need this Imperial stuff. So, I will toss it. The coat looks cool though. I'll keep the coat. Composure regained, Hermes is ready to return to his duties. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First we Blah! Okay. First we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward ambystoma. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about.
I was waiting for you.
I'm so goddamn thirsty now. And I already drank myself out of drinks here. So, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. Alright, I'm back. Just a quick little thing. Just wanted some water. Get my bottles out of the way. Okay, let's talk to Hermes. This here is a new species of Petaluta we recently set loose. It's been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it unto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? It's the presence of a soul, yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Assume this is the beacon. Ah yes, lightning pneuma, just as the report said. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the pneuma here to replenish their ether. It appears Meteor is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the pneuma? By using this lightning converter, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball, a veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. What is the lightning converter to create ball energy? Oh! It wants it to be on them?
Apparently.
What? Okay, I got one. Perfectly done, Zoe. Look. See how they gather to feed? How they express themselves through their action despite their lack of words? Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Pneuma, or an ephemeral life form such as the Petaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. Is Meteon a living being? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision, such as Hythlodaeus, may be able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that's all I need to know. Aww. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry, I was in the way, wasn't I? Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there.
I like this a lot.
I know, right? W.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects. So, how are we coming along?
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelekis. Like me.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
They were right.
In like manner
Oh,
to
yeah.
how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it. And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Antelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteor?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%. The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source
like
of energy
Omega.
by necessity.
Will want to go into space.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Enteleki. Like me. So... are we the same? Entelekis.
If I'm thin, it's because Emmett Silk didn't do a proper job. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination.
That sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast when facing imminent death.
Damn, okay, Emmett.
A deficit of ether alone...
So basically, Dynamis is what we used for limit breaking.
It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it.
So Dynamist is the reason. Or Akasha. Why we limit break?
Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Bum ba dum bum. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it even if we knew. But it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy. And no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the Celestial, he would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. What do you specialize in? No, you wish to know why Emmett Selk was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. It began when... Not another word. Lest you've forgotten, we're here to learn about Hermes. Not me. My misspent youth is not your concern.
Follow me
What, huh?
on something.
You found some- oh, shit. An ether current.
Yes, I did find something. This expansion is pure fan service. We went to Garlemald. We're going to the Unsunder world.
It's just everyone,
The
everything
moon.
everyone has been waiting for. That everyone was waiting for before it. My apologies for the wait. I have inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released onto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Charybdis. That is what we shall tend to next. If you would follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Come back!
Why?
Where are you going?
I'm gonna do a rough copper thingy.
Not the funny chucker porker. Boing.
Oh, also chat, we were thinking about playing sometime soon, what was it called? No Man's Sky again. There was just a
Because
giant
there's-
update.
Yeah, the Worlds Update, Part 1. Oh shit, I overshot it. Oh, that's interesting. I understand there's a problem with one of the Carabidus. Yes, that's right. As you know, the Carabidus is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. This third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water. Its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they're too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. With its etheric balance leaning towards water, the Carabidus would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. It is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You needn't go to such lengths. You don't know. But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form, and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless, shameful. Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort, it's just that when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution. Emmett Selk, may I trouble you to move that Carabidus away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight? Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind? Emmett Selk is out of sight? Good. Let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Emmett Selk train the Carabidus. Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see ether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it's not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. With that settled, let's begin at once. Zoe, I want you to go to Emmett Silk. Tell him that you have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck.
Oh yeah. That is damage. Ahmed, can I have ice cream? Ahmed, ice cream, please. Ahmed, can I have ice cream?
Fine, says Emmett.
Come on, you can agree this is Ahmed.
Yes. Well, are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? I have a favor to ask. Oh, no you don't! I'm not lifting a finger!
It's not working.
Try I capitalized.
Why is it always capitalization?
I don't know what Hythlodaeus is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. Hythlodaeus is to be believed. Relentless insistence may serve to wear down the ever-weary Emmett Sulk. Please, Emmett Sulk.
I want an ice cream.
Please, Daddy Sulk.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emmett Silk. Please teach her to fly.
Or else her wings will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite
Oh
that
god,
far.
I love Hythlodaeus so
Valkyrie
much.
needs its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please, Emmett Sulk. Please.
Aww. Don't tell me you can reject Meteon like that.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last. I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Yes, indeed, Hythlodaeus. Yes, indeed.
You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world.
Excuse me.
And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine. And together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
I love this game.
Me too. It's so beautiful. Oh please, I miss out. Ah. Are you, bruh?
No, read the quest text.
Oh, I'm dumb. Emerging from his reverie, Silk notices you and begins to descend with the